Good morning. We're gonna do some yoga poses today. We're gonna do sun salutations, which is a sequence of 8 poses. I want to say I'm not a yoga teacher, but I'm a physio and I hope that I bring this across really well. So we're going to start with our feet close together, hands by the side. You're going to pull your tummy in a bit, have a bit of tension in your bottom, and stand as tall as you can. And then from here, I just want you to focus on your breathing. You take a deep breath in, and you breathe out. And then in again, and out. And we're going to start with taking a breath in. And then from here, you're going to bring your hands together in the front of you and you apply pressure of both palms against each other. You then breathe in, bringing both arms up. And what you want to do is you want to extend your back as far as you can go. So it's not about bringing the arms back, it's about extending your back. And then you breathe out, bringing the hands towards the floor, ideally next to your feet. You bend the knees slightly, bring the head towards the feet. And then you keep the hands on the floor and you step back with your right foot. So now your legs should be right angled to the floor. The hands are next to your foot in the front and your right leg slides back. So you can maybe feel the stretch here in the front of your thigh. And you try to extend your back looking up. Taking a deep breath in. Then you curl your toes round so they're on the floor again. You put the weight onto your hands and your left leg steps back next to your right leg. And then you can bring the knees down and bring your chin and your chest towards the floor. And then you straighten the legs out. Hands are staying underneath your shoulders. And from here, you're going to push up and extend your back. Keep your bottom relaxed. And then curl your feet under and push up. Push the heels towards the floor. And your shoulders are going to go towards your hips. You really get a good stretch over the whole of your back and your legs. And then you're going to take your right foot and you place it in between your hands. So when you come down, you can bring your foot easier forward than when you're staying up. And then you bring the left knee down to the floor. Same thing again. The right leg is at the right angle to the floor. You want to get a stretch here on the left side. You look up, you extend your back. And then you bring your left leg next to your right leg. Bring your bottom up, hands on the floor. You're going to push your weight into your heels. And pull your tummy in, and you're going to come up into standing position. And you bring the arms down. So that was one cycle. We're going to do the same thing again, starting this time with the left leg. So we're going to try and integrate the breathing. So we're going to bring the feet together again. Try and distribute your weight evenly through the feet. Spread your toes out wide. Tummy pulled in. Bottom clenched. As tall as you can be. And from there, you take a deep breath in. And you breathe out, bringing the hands together, putting pressure of the palms against each other. Then you breathe in, bringing the arms up, extending through the back, and you breathe out, coming forward. Really feel that stretch in your legs. So, you're going to bend your knees a bit, bring your head towards your knees, keep the hands on the floor, and you step back with your left leg, breathing in. Holding that position, feeling the stretch in the left leg, and you're going to step back with your left leg, holding your breath. And from there, you're going to go down, chin and chest towards the floor, bottom up in the air, while you're breathing out. You're breathing in, looking up. You curl your toes round and push up into downward dog, breathing out, pushing the shoulders towards the hips, and really feeling the stretch, trying to get your heels towards the floor. And then you step back with your left leg in between your hands. Feel the stretch in the right leg, breathing in. You step forward while you breathe out. Bring the bottom up, hands next to your feet. And push the weight into your heels. And pull your tummy in and bring the arms up. And extend through the back. And slowly come down. So, we're going to do it one more round, so you get the sequence of it, and then we're going to start increasing on the speed. So, deep breath in, hands together, pushing tight together, breathing out. Breathe in, arms up, and breathe out, bringing the hands next to your feet. Bend the knees slightly, head to your knee, and then you breathe in while you're stepping back. You hold your breath while you bring the left leg back too, holding press-up position, and then you breathe out while you bring the knees down and chest and chin towards the floor. You breathe in, coming up. And then you curl your feet round, keep the feet together, and breathe in while you bring your bottom up in the air, coming into downward dog position. Heels on the floor if you can, and really push your shoulders towards your hips. Then you step forward with the right leg, breathing in. Make sure the leg is 90-degree angle to the floor. Feel the stretch on the left hip. Breathe in while you're coming up. Go out while you're coming up. Hold the stretch. Breathe in while the arms are coming up. Remember, heels into the ground, pulling the tummy in, and then slowly up, extending, and the arms down. Same with the left leg. So, get your feet next to each other. Distribute the weight evenly. Stand tall. Keep tension in your core. And we're going to bring the hands together. And we breathe in and breathe out. Bring the hands together with tension. So then we breathe in extending through the back and breathing out, coming down. Hands next to the feet, back towards the knee, bend the knee slightly. And from there, step back with your left leg. Extend through the chest. Turn the feet round and bring the right leg next to the left. Hold the press up position. And then bring the knee, chest, and chin down to the floor while you breathe out. From there, breathe in, coming up, extending through your back, and breathe out while you lift up into downward dog position. Push the shoulders towards the knees, get the heels to the floor. Really feel the stretch through the posterior chain. And bring the left knee in between your feet. Feel the stretch in the right leg. Breathe in. And then while you bring your bottom up into standing position, you're going to breathe out. Hands next to your feet. Bend the knees slightly, head towards the knees. Straighten them again. Weight into your heels, pull the tummy in, and come up into standing position. Extend through the back and come down. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and increase the speed. So do you feel we should do one more round so you get the sequence? Can you not? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to increase the speed. I just want you to try and keep up with it. And we're just going to focus on the breathing. So with each position we're going to do, we either breathe in or we breathe out. Just when we go into the plank position, we're going to hold the breath. So, get your starting position right, feet next to each other, stand tall, breathe in, and breathe out, bringing the hands together. Breathe in, coming up, and breathe out, hands down to the floor. Breathe in, stepping back with the right leg. Hold your breath while you get into plank position. Breathe out, coming down, chin, chest, knees. Breathe in, extending through the back. Breathe out, going into downward dog. Breathe in, stepping forward. Breathe out, coming up. Breathe in, extending through the back. And breathe out, coming down. And then breathe in. Breathe out, hands together. Breathe in, extending through the back. And down, hands next to your feet. Breathe in, stepping back with the left leg. Breathe, hold your breath into plank position. Breathe out, head and chin. Chin and chest and knees to the floor. Breathe in, coming into cobra. Breathe out, going into downward dog. Breathe in, stepping forward with the left knee. And out while you're coming back up. Breathe in while you're standing up, extending through the back. And out while you're coming back into standing position. So, going to make it a tiny bit faster than that. So, breathe in and out, hands together. Breathe in, extending through the back. Breathe out, coming down. Breathe in, stepping back. Holding your breath into plank. Go down, breathe out. Breathe in, extending through the back. out into downward dog. Step forward, breathe in. Step out while the left leg comes forward. Breathe in while you're standing up and breathe out, coming down. Same with the left leg. Breathe in and breathe out, bring your hands together. Breathe in, coming up. Breathe out, going down. Breathe in, stepping back with the left leg. Hold your breath into plank. Breathe out, chin, chest, knees to the floor. Breathe in, extending through the back. Breathe out into downward dog. And then breathe in, stepping forward. Breathe out, coming up. Breathe in, coming up, extending through the back. And breathe out, coming into standing position. So, one more round. We're going to do it a bit quicker than that. So, get your standing position right. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Hold your breath and breathe out. Breathe in and out. And right leg forward, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Left leg back. Breathe in. Hold in plank. Breathe out. Breathe in. Extending through the back. Breathe out into downward dog. Breathe in, stepping forward with the left leg. Breathe out. And breathe in, standing up and coming down. So, we're going to do a couple more rounds holding the postures so you can really feel the stretch. Place the feet next to each other, toes spread apart, get the weight distributed, clench your bottom, your tummy. Take a deep breath in, stand as tall as you can, and out. And we're going to breathe in, and breathe out, bring the hands together. Loads of pressure, palms against each other. Make your arms work. Then breathe in, extending through the back. And breathe out, coming forward. Really try and get the hands next to your feet. If you can't reach the floor, keep your hands somewhere comfortable on your legs. Really feel that stretch. Bend your knees slightly and try and bring your head towards the knee. Really feel the stretch in your back. Keep the hands next to your feet and step back with the right leg. So, and really stretch this hip out. Really feel that stretch extending through the back, looking up, holding that stretch. You step back with the left leg and hold that position plank. So you squeeze your bottom, you pull your tummy in, you extend your knees, you push into your heels, and you hold. Let's see if you can do 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly bring the knees down and the chest and chin towards the floor. And really feel that extension in your lower back. Straighten your legs out, hands underneath your shoulders, and extend through the back. And hold the position. Look up, but not too high. Try and look straight ahead of you. Don't let the head just hang. Then curl the feet round and come up into downward dog position. So, and I want you to try and really push your shoulders towards your hips. And what you can do is you can walk it, so you really try and bring the heels up and down towards the floor. So you really stretch your calves out and keep walking it. And then you really try and bring the feet, heels down to the floor and push your shoulders more towards your hips. And hold the position. And step forward with the right leg. Feel the stretch in the left hip. Get the hip to move towards the floor. And bring the left leg next to the right. Hands on the floor as much as you can. Head towards the knees. Keep the knees slightly bent. And then push back and slowly come up. And extend your back and arms down, breathing out. One more round with the left legs to start. So, deep breath in and out. Bring the hands together. Come up, extend your back as far as you can go. Keep your tummy clenched, keep your glutes clenched. Don't overextend your knees, and then come forward and down. See how far you can get your hands on the floor. If you can, keep that stretch. And then try and get your head towards your knees. If you want to, you can bend your knees to do that. And then we step back with the left leg. So, and then hip pushes down towards the floor. You can really feel that stretch in the left hip. Extend through the back, look up, and feel the stretch in the hip. Curl your feet round and into press up position. And hold it. So, pull tummy in, clench your glutes, straighten the knees, push into your heels. Keep the elbows slightly bent. And we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can see if you can slowly go down, keeping the bottom up, chest and chin on the floor. And then up into cobra. You're going to relax your bottom and extend through your back. Hold that stretch. And from here into downward dog. And again, push the shoulders towards the hips. Get this nice stretch through the posterior chain and hold. And then start walking the dog. So you bring your heels up and down, alternately as if you're walking. Get a really nice stretch through the calf. And then push back a tiny bit more. See if you can get the hamstring stretched a bit more. Hold that stretch. And step forward in between your hands with your left leg. Hold that stretch. Right hip pushes towards the floor. Stand through the back, look up. And from there, we're going to step forward, head down. See if you can get your head towards your knees. And then push through the heels, tummy put in, and come up into standing position. Extend through your back, and come arms down. So to finish it off, we're going to do 2 more quick rounds. So you really get the blood circulation going again. We focus on the breathing. And your body's really nice and warmed up, so you should be easy to get into the postures. One place where to stand. Good. So, get your starting push position right, feet together, toes apart. Place your weight distribution through the whole foot, not too much in the back, not in the front. Upright as much as you can. Deep breath in and out, arms together. And in, up, and breathe out, coming down. Breathe in, stepping back, and breathe out, bringing the left leg back. Breathe in, breathe out, being in this position. Breathe in, coming into cobra. Breathe out into downward dog. Breathe in, stepping forward. Breathe out, coming up. Breathe in, into back extension, and down. And breathe in. Bring arms together, breathe out. Breathe in, arms up. And breathe out, arms down. Breathe in. And breathe out, bring the other leg back. Breathe in, comes up. Breathe out, breathe in, into cobra. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, left leg forward. Breathe out. And breathe in into standing position. And arms down. Breathe in. Hands together. Breathe out. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, coming down. Breathe in, step back. Hold your breath into plank. Breathe out. In chest knee. Breathe in. Breathe out into downward dog. Breathe in. Right leg forward. Breathe out. Breathe in, standing up. And breathe out. Breathe in. Hands together. Breathe in. Arms up. Breathe out, coming down. Breathe in, left leg back. Hold your breath into plank. Breathe out, chin, chest, knees. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, left leg forward. And breathe out. And breathe in, coming up. And breathe out. And I think I mixed the leg up. Let's do it again, starting with the left leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, Breathe in, left leg back. Breathe, hold your breath plank. Breathe in, just knee, chin, breathe in. Breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, left leg forward. Right leg forward. Breathe in, coming up. And breathe out, arms down. So, I want you to get into standing position again. Distribute your weight evenly on your feet. Spread the toes out. Stand tall. Carry tension in your abdomen, in your bottom. And just focus on your breathing. So we slowly breathe in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. Hold. And out. And in. Hold. And out. So, thank you very much for participating. I hope you enjoyed it.